The views and opinions expressed in this program do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of this station, although they do reflect the views of Mrs. Johnson of 364 Main Street, who, after a little persuasion, saw it our way.
To our show.
This is live from the underground.
I'm Julianna.
And I'm Scott.
Everything we do is made up right on the spot.
On the spot, at the time, based on audience suggestions.
That's right. So everything we do depends on you. For our first game, we'll have something called Totem. Have you ever wondered what makes Jell-O wiggle?
Or who invented liquid soap and why?
Well, magic.
Totem.
Well.
Answer.
Andy.
Question.
In.
Your.
Brain.
And for those questions that are so sophisticated and insightful that we don't understand, Brandon is there to help us understand and translate for us.
Brandon will interpret the answers of the totem.
Take it away, Brandon.
All right, we're now going to play a game of knowledge, a game where all of your questions will be answered because we have with us a magic totem. Now this magic totem has been renamed a magic oracle, so I will call it for that duration of the show. This is the magic oracle. What he has been donated to the festival from the Museum of Science at the CU. It'll answer any question you want. It's basically a fountain of knowledge. And so what I'm going to do is invite you to ask any question you've ever wondered, had, just a question you may be curious to know. Yeah.
How many roads must a man walk down before they call him a man?
You know, that's a good question, sir. Is this a question you're just trying to find out for yourself? Okay, that's fair enough.
I'll publish the answer.
Oh, well, you know what? We're willing to give you that. Okay. Oh, magic one. Oh, one who's so magic that he can answer this question and many others, which I'm sure you will do later. Oh, magic oracle. So much knowledge takes time to open. How many roads must a man travel before? How many roads does a man have to travel?
Walk down before you can
Oh, I know, man. I know, magic oracle. Before you call him a man. The
Man.
who? What?
Down.
12 roads is truly
A.
macho man. Because I understand when the Village People were touring, they actually went down 12 roads, and so that has now become the answer of the Macho Man question. So I assume a man would be maybe one or two less. Can I get another question for the Magic Oracle? Yes.
How much wood?
Okay, I can pronounce this one, but not fast. Oh! One whose last name rhymes with barnacle if you say it like barnacle. Oh, magic oracle. That was a woodchuck kind of over there. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? 1. Very small animals. It would take time, you know, and I think if he woodchuck 11 more, he'd be a macho woodchuck. Can we get another question for the Magic Oracle? You hiding in the back. Why are chickpeas called chickpeas? Okay. I hope the answer's not a number. Oh, I'm gonna try and stop doing these long intros because they're going nowhere. Oh, Magic Oracle. Why are chickpeas called chickpeas?
Because they're raised by
Chicks.
from egg
Whites. And if you use an egg separator, you could grow your own chickpea. Let me check and make sure this is plugged in. Okay, it got bumped a little bit. I think we might be able to get one more question out of him. One more fountain of knowledge, yes. Make it good. This is your last chance. What's the purpose? That's a good question. I don't even know if the Magic Oracle can come up with that one. But if there's anyone to ask, it's the Magic Oracle. Oh, one who could be related to Magic Johnson if first names were the reason for relationships. Oh, Magic Oracle. This is all improv, ladies and gentlemen. What is the reason for Rush Limbaugh's existence?
There isn't many reasons
Why?
people should
Listen,
to.
idiot.
However, some
People.
are stupid.
Okay, now that we've alienated all Rush Limbaugh fans in our audience, we'd like to thank you and thank the Magic Totem.
Draw!
I'd rather type. Ding, ding.
This next story is about a fellow with a typewriter, and he's gonna write a story for you.
A story about a very special musician.
It's got Dave, Eric,
And yours truly.
Julianna. Sit back and enjoy it.
Once upon a time, in a small village, poor village, there was a man named Bartholomew. Bartholomew was a musician. Bartholomew was a bad musician. And he roved from village to village, playing his tunes for anyone who would listen. Sometimes he'd see other villagers clustered around, and he'd run over to do a song for them.
Yo! I've got a tune about two women wearing a hat just like that.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
And they left.
Wait! I got two verses.
This really began to hurt Bartholomew's self-esteem after a while, and he felt very low.
Maybe I should have picked another instrument.
And yet, Bartholomew had a secret gift within himself that even he didn't recognize.
Well, it's not to play the nose harp, or mouth harp.
One day, as he sat by the creek, strumming at his lute, strumming badly at his lute, a very small woman came by. She had an armload of laundry. And even though she was small, she didn't walk that slowly. And she sat down right next to Bartholomew, even though he was playing. Bartholomew couldn't help but notice her and said hello. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, you come next to the stream and sit passively? Often?
tried
This truly
to.
was a measure of how low Bartholomew had sunk that he asked this question. And yet, she responded with a smile.
Why did you come here?
I heard your music. I wanted to come hear you play.
You heard me playing and you came towards me?
Yes.
Well, Bartholomew was incredulous, and yet she exhorted him to play.
Come on, play some more.
You're not just poking fun at me like the village people, are you?
Of course not.
The pun escaped Bartholomew, and he stood up to play. At that point, the small woman began to dance. It was an unusual dance, and Bartholomew sensed the deep emotion in it, and something that touched something within him. And as he watched her, his rhythm got better, and his playing improved. And villagers who were passing by along the trail turned and noticed, and began to listen.
That's sounding much better.
Well, soon it was a free-for-all. Everyone was dancing and having a great time. Bartholomew felt so good about himself. Well, they played late into the night, and eventually all the villagers left and went on happy and told their friends about Bartholomew from the village down the road. Hey, you should see Bartholomew.
Did you hear about your Bartholomew?
Wow, that's amazing.
And Bartholomew continued to sit by the creek. And he was amazed at what he found within himself when brought out by a friendly face.
Just one smile, that's all it took to crack my shell of inhibition and really let go of the mouth harp and ate my lips on it instead of my teeth.
And this revelation helped Bartholomew live to be old and wealthy as an entertainer in the villages.
With Frank Sinatra.
The end.
This next skit, called Playwright, is going to be based around a Dairy Queen theme. One of our players must only speak the lines of a play that's already been written.
And the other two players improvise their lines as the scene progresses.
And they try and make sense of the unusual lines from some other play.
After that, forget those Siskel and Ebert guys. We've got Jill and Brandon to do a movie review of this next new popular movie coming out.
The creature from the Blues Brothers Lagoon.
So stay tuned for that.
How's it going, Talley?
Doing real well, Mr. Johnson.
You got some pretty clean counter. You're doing well for your first day. Most people don't get that for the first month or so. I think this is going to work out.
I do too. You know, if this job works out for the whole summer, I can probably make it through school next year. That would be great.
And you know, later at the end of the summer, I'm looking for a special assistant.
Mr. Johnson!
Well, the last one left. She finished college, and now you might have a chance to move up the ladder at Dairy Queen.
Oh,
First customer.
welcome to Dairy Queen, sir. Would you like soft cone, sprinkles, or a fudge sundae?
I said I want this bench and I'm gonna have it. Now get over there.
Yes, sir. This bench will be for you. You bet. Now, what would you like to order?
Imbecile, you're slow-witted.
Oh, hold on now, son. Is there a problem here? I'm the manager.
You're a vegetable. Go lie down on the ground.
No, that's my other job. This is Dairy Queen. We sell ice cream and nuts and sprinkles and fudge.
Sir, do we have
Isn't that
to
right?
keep this abuse?
Well, he's the customer and he's always right.
Not really.
Okay.
Well, what would you like, sir?
You put things well, economically, and yet, oh, what is the word? I want to put justice to your... Jesus, you make me sick. Get off here. Give me my bench.
Yes, sir. Take your bench. And yes, our cones are very economical.
So I see the problem here. Obviously, the man's from Paraguay, and there, a bench is a banana split. That's just the slang term for it.
You've been working here so long, you know these things.
You know, you don't become a manager at a Dairy Queen unless you've been around the world and know a thing
So,
or two.
will that be a banana bench split, sir?
Hey, I got news for you, as they say. I'm on your precious bench, and you're never going to have it for yourself again.
He's on our banana split, sir. What should we do?
Wait, I've heard about this. There's an internal police with Dairy Queen, and they check the quality of banana splits. Be careful what you say to him.
Okay.
He might be one of them.
You talk to him, I'll make the banana split.
So, you like banana split? Benches, do you?
Why? You have everything in the world you want. You told me about your home and your family, and your own little zoo.
Look, don't mention that in the store, okay? That's between us. And that's not part of the business. That's between us in the evening, okay?
Fight for it then! Defend yourself! Defend your bench!
Just don't talk about all this stuff, okay? Oh,
I got it, sir.
Okay. Here's the banana split. The bench. No cost. Good work, Sally. Go clean something.
Yes, sir.
I'll have to give you credit for one thing. You are a vegetable.
Well, thanks a lot. I'll see you later tonight.
So what was this about a special assistant, sir?
Well, why don't we go in the back room and I'll tell you all the details.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Rex,
And I'm Jill.
and we are movie critics, and we are here to critique Creature from the Blues Brothers Lagoon.
Yes, now this movie is a remake of two different movies.
And I think it's a pitiful attempt to cash in on movies that were successful, I think.
I think so too.
Now, as we see in our first clip, the creature tries to be scary, but at the same time tries to be a hip 70s type of creature. And it really doesn't work very well. As you see, the people try to be scared, but they're not very good actors, and they seem to be giggling throughout the whole scene.
Let's roll that clip. I'm right through the... Oh my! Now see, right here, there's a classic case of trying to cash in on these films and just losing it somewhere in the line of dialogue.
Exactly, but it doesn't become a B film. It's not a B film throughout, mind you. There are some moments of genuine acting, some genuine good moments.
Brief moments, though they are.
They're brief, and I think we have one of those next.
Oh, great.
This is the moment where the creature actually falls in love
Oh, yes.
with one of the tourists, and
It's a very touching scene, although it only stays touching for about 30 seconds.
and then you see, well, you'll see what happens.
Now you see here, they were going for something.
They were
and then
swimming.
lost it.
I liked watching them swim.
Yes.
I thought that was interesting.
And we could have had a nice line of dialogue there with the creature falling in love, and it could have just been this beautiful story. But no, then we had to have the hokey scream and the once again.
And you know, it seems to me that you can't go 45 seconds in this movie without a whoa. I mean, it's really ridiculous, you know. In fact, I think this is the one time where she actually makes another sound in this scene here, and that's in the big fight.
Great.
With a mantra, is that?
Yes.
Okay, it's a different sound, but it's not necessarily an improvement on the sound.
No, and basically all you're thinking while you're watching this scene is you're watching two adult people in suits fighting.
Right, and you've got that ambulance in the background, I think, is what they've used for the sound, as far as I can tell.
The costumes just don't buy it. No.
No. Now should we just cut to the end where they find her body?
Yes.
And this is where, I don't understand this, but this is where they try and revive the creature, and then they break into the Blues Brothers song.
Yes.
Oh no! Look, the monster's dead! We gotta save it!
thing about this story is they try and do the little sequel thing at the end. Question mark.
You know, these are the movies for people who like Reefer Madness and those type of movies. Now, if I had to rate this movie, I would say bad, bad, bad.
I'd add a bad to that.
Great. So that's 3 bad for me and a bad for you. And once again, we're here at the movies, and next week we'll be, what's the movie we're reviewing next week?
The movie we will be reviewing next week is Debbie Goes to Hollywood.
Oh, well, that should be interesting.
It's the X-rated movie star trying to make it in a real film.
Oh, story of Tracy Lords.
Yes.
Great, thank you.
There are only 2 games left. The show's almost over. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna have to watch the last 2 and that'll be it?
I know, that'll be it. Until next time. Oh yeah. So the last 2, one is about Sleeping Beauty.
Oh.
Bigger and better, that's the one. Bigger and better.
And the next one is a song by Brandon and Paul.
About a flashlight.
Ladies and gentlemen, for you right now, we're going to show you the tale of Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, it's so nice out here. And the woods. Oh, I love it. I'm hungry. Whew. I'm sleepy. I think I'll take a nap.
Beauty. Oh no, Beauty. What's wrong? What can I do? She's asleep and I can't wake her up. Something tells me I should kill an evil witch. There. Now, according to the scroll I read, if I kiss her, she'll wake up.
Oh,
Beauty. You're awake.
hi.
Hi. Well,
Took a little nap.
I know. It was because of the apple you ate. I killed the witch.
Oh,
Everything's fine. Let's look after we have that.
Oh, wasn't that touching? Isn't that just the way you remember it? But I'll tell you, I found it kind of boring myself. Let's see that scene bigger and better.
Ah, look at the forest! Woo! Look at an apple. Oh man, I'm getting hurt.
Hey, Beauty! Beauty, where are you? Oh, no. Hey, wake up! Wake up! I don't believe this. I wish I knew what to do. Wait, something tells me I should go kill an evil witch.
I'll get you, you my piggy!
Oh, I should kiss her to wake her up.
Ah! Hi!
Hey, Beauty.
Woo! What's that?
Come on. It's because you ate that big apple.
Oh,
Let's go and have some fun.
okay.
Okay, that was a little better, wasn't it, folks? However, this is the age of Arnold Schwarzenegger, true life, big budget movies. I want to see the biggest budget, bigger and better version of Sleeping Beauty now.
Ah, look at the forest. I eat this apple.
Please! Boy, do you snore loud! Wake up! Wake up! I wish I knew what to do! Hey, I know! I need to go kill a big, really mean witch! Look at the sign on that wall. It says I should catch Beauty to wake her up. I know what I'll do to wake her up.
And scene!
And scene! Flashlight, this is the song we wrote. Somewhat of an ode to flashlights.
I woke up this morning and it was real dark. I said to myself, I want to go to the park, to this improv jam that I heard was going on. It was dark, so I said, how can I see? I don't know what would be in front of me. I need something that can help me out of this jam.
What did you use today?
I got a flashlight. It's one of those aluminum case mag lights.
And I bet it lit your way.
Here, it sure lit my way.
How come cops get those huge, gigantic flashlights? Not just a light, no, I bet you can use them as a roller or to knock people over the head.
Yes, sirree.
That's what Officer Bob said to me. I couldn't see. Flashlight was in my eye.
I got a flashlight. It's my best friend. I got a flashlight. It's with me to the end. I've got a flashlight. I love it so. I've got a flashlight. Don't you know they're great?
Flashlight my heart. Just to get a start. You know, I read in a book somewhere that's really what E.T. did in his heart. Well, that was a start.
I've got my flashlight. I love it so. I've got my flashlight. Don't you know that the flashlight will light your way? Flashlight lights it up like day. Flashlight.